If you want to make 2023 your year for real estate investing and getting started with changing your financial well-being, then this video is for you, because I'm going to walk you through some powerful tips for taking action. So stay tuned. My name is Tamila Bajasingham. I'm a real estate investor, real estate agent, and a global team leader with eXp Realty Brokerage. If this is your first time visiting my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so we can get updates on videos just like this. So thank you again for joining me, and make sure you stay to the very end, because I'm going to give you some information as to how you could partner with us and purchase properties as Canadian residents in the US as well. And one of the things that I want to talk about is, we're always worrying about how to get into real estate investing or taking advantage. And we spend so much time worrying and building our fear that we really truly miss out on opportunities. So, one of the best sayings, a quote that I've heard is that knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. And this is really important, because what does it mean to take action? Because if you don't truly apply and do, then you don't really truly move the needle. So taking action is defined as doing something in order to get a particular result. It involves making and becoming active, presumably taking even your state of mind, taking that action in your state of mind, visualizing, moving your step forward by collecting information. And I highly recommend that it all really starts with mindset. And make 2023 your year that you officially start investing in real estate. Be present, take in what is currently happening, catch your thoughts when it goes to other places where it doesn't serve you. Only entertain thoughts that truly empower you, and be accountable to yourself and others. A lot of time, when I talk to people, immediately our thoughts goes to things that aren't going to work. And it's us. We need to be accountable to and become owners of our own thoughts, and get excited about it. If this is something that you have been interested, but you've had a lot of fears, heard a lot of big headlines of things not working out for others, it's investing. There's a lot of things that come with it, a lot of risks that come with it. But in order for it to bring down our level of fear is through information, through knowledge and learning. So get us excited, stay focused, and start to learn. And one of the ways you can do that is through partnership like us. We do a lot of the heavy lifting if you were to work with us. And I have videos on joint ventureship. Check that out. Book a call with us. You can check the description below, and get connected about the type of work that we do, if that's something that you're interested, but you're not looking into learning or carrying really the heavy lifting. Some quick tips to really taking that action is limit your to-do list. A lot of time, if you have a lot of things going on in your life, that's going to limit you from moving forward. So I highly recommend, start small. I'm a big proponent of, the Atomic Habits by James Clear, where, taking that 1% small action, it'll really grow into something higher impact. Very similar to the Darren Hardy, like the compound effect. Taking small increments in your life will compound to a bigger, higher impact. Start small. Start talking to people like Josh and I. Surround yourself with people that think bigger picture, that are driven, that do these type of work, that have done this before. I can sit here and spend hours with you about the horror stories of dealing with our tenants, and we built a mindset that is ready for this. So you need to do the very same. So again, micro task, break down things so that you can take them in little at a time. You don't have to think about how am I going to buy this property and close on this property. Start out by thinking about, what does it take for me to take that first step? We're so focused on the end result that we forget the first step that we need to take, and that we never truly ever move. And so define your environment. What if you put yourself in an environment where you could think like this, where you could start off? For example, Josh and I, the way we started off is around being around people who were doing this in a micro level and also on a macro level. And that's because we were in a defined environment, surrounded by investors who were speaking our language, and that is important. you know and consistency. Our founder of our brokerage, Glenn Sanford, a billionaire, talks about consistency. He said it perfectly. Consistency allows us around us to understand us of how we show up, how we operate, and that it makes it easier for people to engage with us as leaders, as entrepreneurs, and makes it mutually benefit for each party. And that's why if you ever see Josh and I, we do what we say. We continually show up. Anytime I say I'm going to put out videos multiple times a week, we have two videos that go out on this channel every single weekend. And if you are a content creator, you know the immense work that goes into this. And then I have another channel, and I have another channel, and I am committed to this. And that's 1% of many things that we do. We're parents of young children. We have multiple other businesses. We have multiple joint venture partners that we work with to purchase properties. We manage all of their portfolios. We manage our portfolios and our properties. So how do we do this? And it's through taking small steps, having that right mindset, again being in that defined environment of people that do this and doing it consistently, showing up again and again, because it all works. So my biggest suggestion to you is, again, so in the words of Glenn Sanford, stick with it. Achieving your, I love this quote by him, achieving your biggest goals has less to do with your inherent abilities and everything with your ability to just never quit. So if you keep showing up, then things will work in your favor. Things will move closer to you. You're telling the universe that I'm ready and I'm here to meet you halfway, and I'm doing the work for that. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope it gives you that energy, that mindset, puts you in that right mindset to start investing or take on big steps in your business or in your life to do big things in 2023. And it doesn't have to be massive, right? It could be, and that's what I love, is that we always go for the outcome. Start here, start today, and start with what is in front of you. And that's why and how Josh and I were able to build the lifestyle that we have right now, and working towards the lifestyle that we desire. And we want to take as many people with us in the process. So if you are a real estate agent watching this as well, we partner with real estate agents around the world, and if you're curious about what that looks like and how we support you for free, click on the link in the description below and surround yourself with people like us who are dreaming big, but also are doing big. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for staying connected. Thank you for joining us. And again, the background is our website, Tavares Rajasingham. So again, if you're an investor, if you're a buyer, seller, and if you want to work with us, or if you are an entrepreneur and you want to have access to marketing, connect with us. Everything is there on this website, and you can get plugged in, stay connected. And thank you for your support. And once again, as mentioned, if you want to get access to off market deals with high ROI, low price, strong monthly cash flow, click on the link in the description below. Put your information in. You get access to, the moment we get access to some deals in the US, we'll send it to you. You can partner with us. And also check out lots of the YouTube videos that we put on here, where I show you tons of deals that we have access to as well, and the type of work that you can get your hands on. Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Tarmila Rajasingham. I'm a real estate investor, real estate agent, and a global team leader with eXp Realty Brokerage. I will see you next time.